So I got to read All-Star Western number 28. Now we start off with Jonah being brought into the hospital. He's all messed up, bleeding everywhere, and boom, he's in a coma. And we see him with his newfound girlfriend Gina, and she is taking care of Mr. Coma. And it's sort of weird because it's just sort of pages and pages of him being in a coma and her talking to him, and then she meets up with her family, and obviously there's some stress there. Just sort of weird to just, I don't know what they were trying to accomplish, but the one cool thing about this is they talk about Jonah Hex had plastic surgery to fix his scars from the accident, which is referring to this motorcycle accident where he was drinking too much. And they think he was trying to commit suicide, which I can't fathom why anybody would think of that of Jonah Hex. But so we finally get to the point where he's getting his bandages off, and it's kind of this funny point where we all know he's got the scar, and now all of a sudden he's a pretty face. There's no scar at all. I'm like, oh, I wonder how that'll play. So we basically get back to Jonah Hex being Jonah Hex. He's a grumpy old dude who, whatever. Meets back up with Booster Gold, bam, we're going back in the past. And that's why I think this issue was sort of odd, because it was like, what was this build up? And then, all right, cool, we're just going back into his present time, obviously the Old West past. Like, I don't really understand where we're going with this, but it's cool because they're back in the past, back where he belongs, and the scar does come up because he's not able to prove who he really is because he doesn't have the scar, and that's what everybody knows him as. So that's an interesting little twist. But overall, I kind of didn't get the point of this issue. I'm hoping it leads to stuff. It was totally just a filler issue, in my opinion. And for that, I'm only going to give it 2.5 Nerd Skulls.